Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am bringing to you the highly requested hair and makeup tutorial, which you guys have been going crazy for over on my TikTok. So I did a TikTok which kind of blew up, got over 1 million views, and I've never had so many requests to film a tutorial before in my life. So that is what this video is. I'm going to be showing you how I do this kind of like snatched makeup look, and also this hair, which is like Bella Hadid, Ariana kind of inspired hair. It's been my favorite at the moment, and this makeup is literally my go-to. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and ever since I've been doing this makeup, like, I don't know, like my Instagram pictures have just been coming out different. The hair, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my slickest I've ever done because my hair's not super greasy, but I wanted to get this tutorial out for you guys anyway as soon as possible so I can show you exactly how I've done it. And if you've come from my TikTok, please subscribe. So without further ado, let's just get started. Oh, we look quite bad today. This is me without makeup. I'm a catfish. I know, you don't have to leave me a comment. We're just gonna jump straight into this tutorial because this is what you guys are here for. Let's please ignore the appearance of my under eye bags. I'm not even tired. I've slept, so I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, I'm gonna start with a moisturizer. Anything that's really thick. I have quite dry skin, so I need like a really nourishing moisturizer underneath my makeup. I normally go between CeraVe E45 or this Aveeno one, which is also really good, and literally just like apply a lovely thick layer of this. And I always bring it down to my neck as well because I feel like that's when you can feel like most moisturized, and it's so important to keep your neck also like hydrated. Okay, now if I was heading out during the day, I would put on some SPF, which I recommend the La Roche-Posay 50+ one. It's the best. It sits the best underneath makeup. I've been on it with my SPF. Oh my god, this hope doesn't drip, because I just think it is so much better to prevent sun damage. Bring it all the way down to my neck. And then the last thing for base is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This, guys, is an essential. See, it's like a primer and a moisturizer in one, but like the way it makes your makeup look so much smoother. It is expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but this pot has lasted me so long, like literally 2 years, so I would highly recommend. Okay, that is all my skin prep done. Favorite foundation ever, I love it. Another one that I have tried recently though, which I do recommend if you're looking for an affordable foundation, is the Revolution. I'm in the shade 9.5, and it honestly is so good. It's so high coverage. It's a matte foundation. I have got slightly dry skin, but it doesn't cake on your face. It's honestly amazing, and it's drugstore, so you really can't complain with this. But because I am literally recreating that makeup, I'm going to be using the Estee lauder, and then I literally just will use this like Morphe brush. It's so good to like blend out foundation. And I'll just like blend the majority of that in. As you can see, it's a really good color match for me. I did not expect that TikTok to go like kind of like viral. You know when you just post one on the whim? Like, I filmed the beginning of it in like a coffee shop. I literally did one take of the like the after bit of the transition, and yeah, it's always the ones that you don't put any thought into, or the ones which like do really well. Okay, then this is where I'm a little bit crazy. I like to use a dry beauty blender. I know it does like soak up a lot of the product, but I don't know, I'm lazy, so sometimes I can't be bothered to go all the way to the sink and go wet it. And sometimes when I find like when it is damp, it like makes makeup really light, and if I want full coverage, then yeah, I go over with this just to make sure there's no like lines from the brush. Okay, for concealer, I use the same thing I always use, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade, it is rubbed off, but I'm in the shade 37G. But yeah, this is kind of like the way I do it. So I'll just do kind of like it downwards like that, and then I would always make sure I do a bit which goes up like that. And you'll see that when we go to bake, which is actually the key part of this whole tutorial, is the way I bake, because I don't normally bake, but I did it literally the other week, and ever since like I have been obsessed with it, and it's just transformed the way my makeup looks. I'm gonna take the dry beauty blender, and I'm just gonna literally blend that all in. And I find focusing the concealer in those two places really just like lifts your whole face. Anyone else obsessed with Harry Styles' new song? Like, I love it. I'm so excited for the new album. Me and my sister actually got tickets to go see him in concert, but we're actually going on holiday now, so we can't make it. So if anyone wants some Harry Styles tickets for the 16th of May in Manchester, general admission, hit me up on like Instagram because we're gonna have to sell the tickets, which I'm so sad about. Okay, so that is all blended now. You can see how good that base is. We're gonna do a few different things with powder. I'm first gonna go in with a bit of Mercier Translucent powder. This is a beauty blender that I cut up. I just cut the end off, I don't know why, but anyway, I'm gonna use this side. I'm just first gonna go in with the Laura. Make sure I set that first, just like really pushing that like powder in, just because I trust this powder so much and I know it's not gonna crease my under eyes at all. Okay, and then I had this just at the bottom of my makeup drawer. I didn't even know that I had it, and I was just like, because I was running out of my Mercier, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to use this. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and I'm in the shade 10 Fairlight, so it is a lot lighter. I don't normally use coloured powder, just because I'm scared of flashback, but this is coloured, and I've taken pictures with this on, and it just looks insane. I've always wanted that like really bright under eye, which is like super lifting, and this is that powder. So I'm first just gonna take some and just like set parts of my face that I need setting. Okay, then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the powder, dip my sponge in it. I'm gonna do this quite a few times, you'll see, but I'm just gonna do a little bit now. So basically, I'm literally just gonna bake from a third of the way out of my eye, and then I literally just go up like that, and then bring some powder down. This is the game changer right here. Like, this is what has transformed my makeup. We will come back to that. Okay, so now for my brows, which I also got a lot of comments on. I naturally have very thin brows, as you can see. I feel like thin brows are coming back into style, and I'm here for it because I could never jump on the soap brow trend because my eyebrow hairs are like really thick. So I'm using the Benefit Browsing palette, and I basically like mix these three shades here just to basically fill in my eyebrows. I've always used some sort of like shadow to do my eyebrows. I find it's what works best and gives me like the most natural look. So I like to like draw a line underneath, and then I push the product upwards. Do a little bit of shaping like above my brow, and just give myself like a little bit of like an arch. And then again, I always make sure I do these bits above my brow, because I feel like if you take it too much below, it starts to drag your face down. Whereas if you do it above, it's like lifting everything up, if that makes sense. That is all I do for my brows. You can see it's not much different. I've literally just filled in like sparse areas. I'm gonna use some of like this waxy thing and use that to just like set my brows into place. And I love this wax thing because it makes sure that the brows really don't like budge. And the same with the other one. Now on to eyeshadow. So it's nothing really exciting. I literally do the same eyeshadow that I always do. If you watch my videos, you know. This is the best, guys. Kylie Cosmetics palette in burgundy. I've been using this for years and it's still lasting me so well. So I'm gonna start with this shade here, which is like my favorite. It's just a really nice crease color. Okay, and then the trick to eyeshadow is I literally do this like motion which will basically like swing it upwards. So I'll just start in the crease like that, like bring it in, and then I'll literally just wing it outwards basically like that. And then that in itself creates that kind of snatched look. I'm just making sure I really like wing it out. And then I'm gonna mix these two shades here, just to like darken up the crease a little bit. Winging it out, not as much this time. You can see I'm not going out too much. But yeah, really like darkening up that eye. Okay, that is basically the eyeshadow. It's all I do, just a very... Okay, and then the secret weapon for this makeup look is eyeliner. So this is the Maybelline Lasting Charm Matte Eyeliner. This is so good. It's so precise. It's like more of like a paint kind of like with a brush. It's like so precise. So this bit is gonna probably be me a little bit silent. Let me just talk you through what I'm gonna do. Like the most flattering way to do eyeliner on your eye, because I feel like a lot of the times we can kind of like do it too far up or do it too far low. If you follow like the bottom of your eye shape and then kind of like just go upwards towards like your eyebrows, so you kind of just like follow that shape here, that is like the most flattering. So kind of like how I've done the bake, I'm just literally gonna do a line outwards, bring it all the way in and like all the way in my inner corner as well. Okay, eyeliner is pretty much done. We are going to come back to it once we put on like lashes and stuff. Okay, I'm now going to coat my lashes just with some mascara because we're going to put on some lashes. So I've actually been preferring to put mascara on my eyes beforehand. It makes it so much easier than putting it on like once you put on the false lashes. Also means the quality of your lashes as well like lasts longer because there's no like makeup on it, if that makes sense. Okay, and then whilst that mascara dries, we're going to go back to baking and we're going to basically rebake that line again. So I'm just going to go back underneath, and now that we've done the eyeliner as well, you can get really close to that line and just like bake even more. Okay, so for my lashes, I've literally worn these same pair of lashes so many times now. Like literally, this is like my 5th or 6th time. These are just perfect. I will find out the style name and I'll leave them on the screen and in the description for you. I'm gonna put a bit of eyelash glue on these and then I'm gonna let them sit for about 30 seconds before I put them on. I like them to be more on like the wet side, but also like a little bit dry. And these are the lashes. They're like the perfect amount. They're not too much, they're not too crazy. Recommendable, and they still look so good, and I've literally worn them like 7 times. Okay, we're now going to focus on back to the base and like bronzing. So I'm going to take my Hoola Caramel bronzer and just basically contour. Again, I always like to use like upward motions. I feel like that's again what gives you that snatched face around my forehead and just get that bronze going on. I'm also like doing the jaw. I love like contouring my nose. Like it's fun, it's so cute, and I do go a little bit like overboard. I just think having like a cute nose like is the cutest thing, so I like to literally go like on the top of it like that, almost as if I've been sat out in the sun. Oh, I may have gone a bit overboard there. Okay, I'm then just gonna do a little bit of baking underneath here. Okay, then I'm gonna go for a bit of blush. So I'm using this like Holly Boone one in the shade Feeling Peachy. It's literally the only blush I've been using for like 2 years. And again, I'm just focusing it on like the high points of my face and on my nose. Oh my god, like I'm literally obsessed with having like a really cute sunburnt nose. It's like I have that filter on TikTok, like literally makes your nose look so cute and like so contoured and so like sunburnt. I love it. So I'm just like trying to like recreate that. And then another key product is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is a gorgeous product and it adds such a nice like sheen to your face, and like it adds color whilst also adding like a glow. So I love doing this on my nose because it just makes your nose look so cute. Sometimes I'll just do this and no highlighter because I feel like it adds just like a really nice like glow to your face. Okay, I'm gonna now brush away the bit under there. As you can see, that just makes it look so much sharper. I'm now just taking that same Maybelline powder and just kind of like pressing some powder in that bit. Okay, and then this is the time we are gonna basically get rid of it all because we're now gonna finish off the eyes. So I'm literally just gonna start from this like inner corner and then just literally brush it all away. And like guys, look at that. That just literally completely snatches your face. Like I haven't even done my ponytail yet. But just imagine. Okay, so back to the eyes, I'm gonna do a little bit of bottom lash mascara. Okay, we're then gonna introduce the eyeliner back into the equation again. And we're gonna do the inner corner little cat eye bit, which is the scariest part of actually this whole makeup look, is because this is where it could go horribly wrong. But basically all I'm gonna do is basically wing it inwards and do like a little triangle. Basically like that. So you literally just create a little triangle. Okay, then final thing to complete the eyes is getting a black pencil eyeliner. This one's from Lancome. This one's, it's actually really good, like it stays all night long. Sorry if this makes you feel weird, but I'm literally just gonna waterline my eyes using this. And I join up the liquid liner using this. I also make sure I do my upper waterline as well, because then again that makes the whole thing look really seamless. And that is the eyes. So yeah, once you kind of do it a couple of times, it's actually really simple. You just need to make sure you have a really steady hand whilst you do it. Okay, and then final thing is lips. So I'm going to be using MAC Cork liner first, just to do a darker outer line. Also, I'm the queen of overlining my lips, so yeah, if you came from that TikTok and you're looking at me now thinking, oh my god, where's her lips gone? Just you wait how much I overline these bad boys. So the tip for overlining your lips but making them still look as natural as possible is only overline the tip, like this bit here, and follow your natural lip line back down. So I'll show you on this side. So I've overlined the tip there, and then I'm gonna follow my lip line down, so it just gives that really kind of like rat stole kind of effect. Okay, I know this looks really dark, but we're now gonna go in with Spice, and I'm basically gonna fill in my entire lips using this. And that is basically the lips. It is kind of dark. It really nicely matches the like color of the eyeshadow. Okay, then just for some final touches of the makeup, we want to go in with like a little bit more blush, a little bit more bronzer as well. I feel like if I need it. Okay, and then if I'm feeling fancy, I can't remember if I did any highlighter, but I will just do like a little bit. And yeah, that is basically the makeup. So yeah, if I give you an up close, you can see how like nice the base is, the eyes. Okay, now we are gonna move on to the hair, which half of you wanted the makeup, half of you wanted the hair, some of you wanted all of it. So I'm gonna now move on to the hair and show you how I did that, which again is so quick and easy. Once you like find out how to do it, like you'll realize like how easy it is to do. So yeah, let's move on to the hair, which is kind of like this Ariana, Bella Hadid kind of ponytail thing going on. So all you're gonna need for this actually is just some sort of hairspray, some bobby pins, some clips to clip it back, and that's really it, and a straightener just to flick the ends. Key for this hair is your hair needs to be greasy. You can still do it with like fresh hair, but the greasier your hair, the better. So mine's not like, it's greasy, but it's not like super greasy right now. So first thing that we are gonna do is section off the piece of hair that we want to basically do like the side kind of thing with. I like quite a deep parting, so I'm probably gonna go from like maybe here, and let's see. It's a lot of like trial and error because you need to see kind of like what will work well. So basically what you're going to do is basically section off a part of that side parting that we are going to clip. Again, it's kind of like trial and error with like how much hair you want to take to slick that back. So I kind of like to like practice like kind of like how it's going to look, so I'll just like do a rough ponytail. Okay, yeah, this is a good amount of hair. So yeah, that is how much hair I have taken. A lot of it is like my fringe, so it's a lot of like a shorter piece. Okay, so then with this piece of hair, you're basically now just gonna section off completely and just tie it off into little knots. We're now gonna deal with the rest of the hair. This next part is the easiest part because all we're gonna do is basically just put our hair into a nice high ponytail. Also, since I got my hair cut, I feel like the ponytail looks so much cuter when it's a little bit shorter. So I'm now just going to take the hairspray and basically start by doing one side at a time and taking a smoothing brush, which is key for this, guys. You need a smoothing brush if you want it to look super smooth. And don't forget to do like behind your head as well, because those bits can look super messy if you don't forget to like spray and slick those back as well. Okay, so once you have it in sort of like the position that you want it and you're happy with like the smoothness of it, I'm like never happy with it because I'm such a like perfectionist that it takes me like so long. I'm literally gonna take the thickest hair bobbles you've ever seen in your life and tie that pony into place. Okay, and then a key step is basically hairspraying this bit of your hair down because you want to make sure like it's all like super smooth under there. Now that everything's slicked back, I'm now going to take the fringe part and basically just like slick it down into place on like how I want it to sit. I like mine to kind of like come down quite a bit like onto like my forehead like that. So I'm just basically gonna take like one of these like baby clips that you used to literally have in your hair when you were 5 and basically use those along with bobby pins to basically just to completely secure this like in my head. So I really focus on this bit and making sure that bit's like so secure down. Like I don't want that bit to literally move an inch. And then I'm also just securing like the tail of it as well, just like at the back of my head, sort of like where the ponytail would naturally fall and like it will cover it. I'm now just gonna basically hairspray all that bit down so it literally doesn't budge, and like it is like a lot of like trial and error on like how it sits because sometimes you can get like little bobbly bits and it just doesn't look cute. Okay, then final touches is using a straightener. I'm just gonna like re-curl these end bits of the hair. I think it looks so good when it's like super flicked at the bottom. My ponytail's really annoying. I get like really sticky outy bits like that. So like we just kind of have to like that is pretty much the hairstyle, guys. It's so quick and easy and simple to do. It's not the slickest it looks just because my hair's not super greasy. So like I find it harder to like slick back and get all the baby hairs back. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys and you learn, you know, a few little tips and tricks and just basically how to do this hair really easily. Like it's actually so quick and easy to do, like once you kind of like get to grips with it. If this is the first time you've come across my channel, please do hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me, and let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me. I mean, I'm no makeup or hair guru, so you know, I'm just trying my best out here. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the TikTok. It really feel really starstruck. I literally felt like Kim Kardashian for a second. I was like, wow, this is fame, this is fame. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video.